Maciek.
Maciek. And you're from Poland.
Yes.
Poland. So what's the nationality in Poland called? Like Indonesia, Indonesian people, or Poland?
Polish.
Oh, Polish people. So what language do you speak in Poland?
Polish. So that's
Polish.
simple. We have just one
Okay.
language.
How's everything? How's Indonesia so far?
Well, it's my first day. I arrived yesterday late evening, so it's my first day. It's very, very hot. I mean, my country is pretty
Yeah,
cold.
that's why I stay here. You know,
Yes.
it's really hot. You can see the weather, also the sun. What about in Poland? Is it also hot there?
We have 4 seasons. We have summer, which is... It isn't as hot as in Indonesia. It's about 25 degrees on average.
Oh,
So it's
25?
yeah,
Wow.
and that's the hottest season. Then we have autumn and spring, which are in the middle. It usually rains quite a bit, and it's around between 10 and 20 degrees.
Okay.
And winters, which are pretty cold. It can get as cold as -20 on some days. On some days, but the average in January, I think January is the coldest month. The average is about 0, maybe a little bit below
That
freezing.
is really cool.
It is quite cold.
And so, if I ask you to compare Poland and Indonesia, what do you think? What the best thing in Poland? Just let's say that. What the best thing in Poland?
Well, one fun fact is we have almost the same flag. The Polish flag is
Oh yeah.
upside down.
Yeah, I know.
White
The
at
opposite
top,
one.
yeah, and red at the bottom. I don't know what's the best thing. I think the climate. I like the climate. You probably wouldn't like the climate, but I like when it's cold.
So you are a summer man. You like summer a lot?
I like winters.
Oh, you like winters? Here we never under 20. I guess in Jakarta, probably in the morning it's like 24, 23, and in my village probably like 20 max. That's it. So I really want to feel winter actually, but we don't have. So.
But you have mountains in Indonesia.
Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot.
So it's probably quite a bit colder.
Yeah, but I don't like hiking.
Oh, okay.
Hiking. It's just tiring activity. I don't like. Do you like hiking?
Yeah.
How many mountains do you have?
We have a small mountain range. It's actually quite nice because it's alpine. It's like we usually have rocky mountains in large mountain chains, and the hikes. When you go to the Alps, the hikes take several days. The trails are quite long.
Oh yeah.
Our mountains are smaller, so an average hike would be 20 kilometers, so you can do it in one day. I quite like it, but it's in summer it's quite crowded. It's very crowded. Yeah, sometimes you have queues to the most popular peaks, so you have to wait like for a bus.
You should make a line.
Yeah, you have to make a line. So, but if you like hiking in winter in snow, it's okay. There are not that many people.
So I can guess that most of Polish like to hike.
Well, some people like hiking. Some people are too lazy. So
Do you like walk a lot? I mean,
Yeah.
we here just lazy. We just around like 1 kilometer. So we use motorcycle most of the time.
I usually walk. When I come to a new city, I usually walk. It's 20 kilometers in a day. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's the best way to explore cities.
Alone.
Yeah. Or I take Grab motorbikes. It's also good. It's better than a car because you can feel the city more.
Yeah. You can feel more enjoy and
Yeah.
relax. That's
Yeah, but the problem is the sun.
yeah, I know.
I have to wait for an hour or two
Yeah.
for it.
Who do you visit Indonesia with?
I'm alone. They just came along.
You solo travel?
Yeah.
Wow. From?
Well, I left my country. I travel and work. I work online, so I left my country in December last year.
Okay.
I went to Thailand. I was there for about a month. Then I went to Cambodia, Vietnam. In Vietnam, I went back to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and now I came to Jakarta.
And it is really your first trip. You've never visited before.
No, I've never visited Indonesia before. I've been in Asia, in India and Thailand once before.
I think Thailand is your favorite.
I quite like it, but I like Indonesia so
Yeah.
far. I mean, it's my first day, but people are really, really friendly. It's like Thailand. People are smiling and friendly.
Yeah, actually, I want to start conversation like this since I saw you there, but I just like afraid to bother your time, so I just quiet.
Now I have a lot of time. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit cold.
Yeah, yeah. I really want to try travel by myself, but I'm not brave. How? May I ask you how old are you?
I'm 42.
How 42? Quite mature to travel alone.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So far, what's the best country for you to visit?
I mean, every country is different, so it's hard to say which one
Okay.
is the best.
Which country that has the best people? The people.
I don't know. I mean, I like Thailand, but the problem is I don't speak any of the local languages. So in Thailand, people tend to speak very Sawadika, Kapunka. That's all I can say in Thai. So all the conversations are very superficial. You have to use Google Translate, and Google Translate doesn't work with Thai language very well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Because the grammar is much different to European languages.
the letters also. The
Yeah.
Really hard.
They're not that hard. It's not like Chinese. They have, I think they have 46 characters.
Wow.
So it's manageable. You could,
Yeah. In English, only 26.
I
26.
think
Yeah,
so.
26.
But in Chinese, you have thousands of them. So
That's
difficult. The problem with Thai language is that it's a tonal language.
It's a what?
Tonal.
Tonal.
Tonal. Like Chinese, you can. The same sound, it can go up and down.
Yeah. It has different meaning.
Yeah, we don't have that in Europe. So. But I think they have very simple grammar. They don't have tenses. Like if you say I go, I will go, I went, it's all the same word.
In Indonesia, we don't have.
Oh, you don't have. Yeah, I think it's the same in many places in Asia. That's why Google Translate doesn't work. And in Thailand, when they talk about themselves, they often use the third person. So they say, like, he went somewhere instead I went somewhere. And I think they have, at least in Google Translate, when you speak to a woman, the translation is often like he did something. So it's really weird. It's
really contrast with English. Like,
yeah. So and Google Translate just doesn't work with Thai language.
You don't have idea about the Thailand language.
Yeah. I tried to learn before I came to Asia. Before I started traveling, I wanted to learn Hindi.
Hindi?
Yeah, because it's not tonal and the alphabet is manageable. They have 40-something characters, I think.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, but you can learn 40 characters. But I gave up after 3 months.
So English is enough.
I speak several languages, but
What is it?
I speak Polish,
Polish?
English.
English?
I used to speak really well German because I lived in Switzerland, but I've forgotten most of it. So I can understand it, I can read it, but I have trouble speaking. I understand Russian because it's quite similar to Polish. They have a different alphabet, but it's quite similar. And I understand Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah, I learned it just by watching YouTube. I never had classes. I cannot speak Spanish, but I understand it without any problem.
So you listening is better than your speaking?
Yeah.
Most of the time like that.
Because I've never practiced speaking Spanish. I want to go to South America one day to practice. But so far I just watch videos. I read news in Spanish.
Because sometimes if we learn new language, it's really nice to communicate with local people.
Yeah. It's the experience is a lot different because if you go to a country and you don't speak The language,
You
yeah.
cannot really approach the culture.
Yeah, you don't understand the people. You see they're smiling, they're nice, but
Just
you
like
don't
that.
know why. Maybe they just
Yeah.
want something
What's
from
that
you.
mean?
You don't know what it means.
Yeah.
And you tend to cluster together with other foreigners, so you don't see the local culture. And a good thing about traveling alone is that you're less around other foreigners. If you travel with a group, with your group all the time.
So it's much better to travel alone if you want to really enjoy the environment.
Yeah.
Do you have any culture shock in Indonesia?
Do I have what?
Culture shock?
No.
Not really.
No.
Or you don't have it right now? Probably later.
I think it's probably because I've traveled in Asia quite a lot, so
You're used to that.
yeah.
How to say how are you in Polish?
Cześć, it's like
Cześć.
cześć, it's
Cześć.
hello.
Cześć.
Hi.
Hello, how are you? Cześć. Then
We don't really say. I mean, there is no direct translation of how are you. When you meet someone, you just say cześć.
Cześć. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes.
Cześć.
Yeah, Polish language is quite funny because you have a lot of sounds that are like sh, sh. You have you have s, s, si, sh, ż, zi, ji, ch. So
It's like Slavic language.
it is a Slavic language, but they have all the Slavic languages have similar grammar. They share some words, but they don't sound the same. Like Russian is very distinctive. Russian sounds. I like the sounds of Russian language, but they're not mutually intelligible. Like if you speak Polish, you cannot understand Russian. You can pick up some words, but when you have similar languages, they're easy to pick up because it's enough to just start watching YouTube in Russian and you will understand more and more and more. I learned Russian mainly by watching YouTube videos, reading news, and we also have a lot of Ukrainians in Poland. Most of them speak. Some of them speak Ukrainian, but I would say most of them speak Russian, so we can practice.
Because I also have learned. Do you know Serbian?
Yes.
Serbski?
Yes.
That I just learned a few words and this is same like
Yeah.
There's a lot of different words.
Yeah, I think Serbian, you have several groups in Slavic languages. Serbian is the South Slavic.
Okay.
It's called Yugoslavia
Yeah, Yugoslavia.
because Yug is south in Russian.
Yeah.
So it's like South Slavic. We are, I think, Polish, Czech and Slovak are Western Slavic. Russian, Ukrainian, Belarusian are Eastern Slavic. I think Bulgarian is probably also Eastern because it's very close to Russian. Serbian is kind of close to Russian because I think they have, the language is called Serbo-Croat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
Serbo-Croatian.
same language, but they use different alphabets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's really interesting. I also love to learn language. Do you know any? Do you know how to say something in Indonesian language? It's pretty similar with Malaysian.
no, I mean I've seen some signs like keluar, I think keluar.
Oh, keluar, yeah,
Yeah,
exit.
exit. Entrance is something massive, maybe massive. Something that starts with M is
What
entrance.
does that mean in English?
Entrance,
Masuk.
massive.
Masuk.
Okay.
Do you know like say hello?
No,
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
hello.
And try to say something like how are you in Indonesia is apa?
Apa?
Kabar.
Apa?
Kabar.
Apa?
Kabar. Kabar.
Kabar.
It's pretty easy pronunciations and the
Yeah.
letter is the same thing. Because like German and French especially, the pronunciation with the letters is just different. You know what I mean?
German is, I mean it's close.
Yeah. But French is pretty different. Pronunciation is also pretty hard. How long?
Do you have just one language in Indonesia? No. Do you have
Indonesian.
Indonesian.
language.
And it's spoken everywhere in
Yeah, for
Indonesia.
example, I'm from Java, so I speak Javanese. She is from Sunda, so she speaks Sundanese with a different language, but we have Indonesian language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and in total we have 700 languages in Indonesia. Wow.
We have just one language. We don't even have accents.
Oh, really?
I mean, some older people in rural areas, they speak in a slightly different way, but you can pick the difference only if you are Polish. Otherwise, you won't hear the difference. And it applies only to people who've spent all their time in this place. So,
Probably in people in rural area they have strong accents.
but everyone speaks Indonesian, like older people, everyone.
Yeah, everyone speaks. So that's like that's what makes us united, Indonesia. I also have some people from different. So it's quite easy if you want to talk about other people in different language.
Okay.
It's pretty different for each language, you know. How long you play with Indonesia?
I travel without any plans. I mean, my visa is 30 days, but I can extend it by another 30 days without going outside of Indonesia. So I only have a very general plan. I want to travel towards Bali. So next I will probably go to Bandung.
Oh,
But
Bandung.
it's just a random thought. So.
Bandung first. After that, Bali. Bandung is pretty close to Jakarta. Around 3
Yes.
hours. With
Yeah. So
Bandung first. And then you go to Bali. That's like
No,
an island.
I know. I'll probably visit some places in Java as well, but I do not have any plans. I plan like 3 days ahead and that's it.
Oh, so you just
So-
go with the flow.
Yeah, I want to probably reach Flores, so I will go east and I'll probably finish somewhere in Flores. Then it will probably take me like maybe 60 days because I also work, so I cannot travel full time. I work a bit, I travel a bit, then maybe I will fly to Europe for a month or so.
For Polish, or for travel again in Europe.
No, I will fly to Poland to visit my family and then I probably go traveling again. Either Asia or maybe South America. I haven't decided.
So then, may I ask you what's your job? You had a remote job, right?
I'm a software engineer, but I don't have a job. I work on contracts. When I have a contract, I just work. So I usually work for the people I have worked before. I have a couple of companies I've worked before, and sometimes they have. I usually pick projects that do not have a very fixed deadline because that allows me to not work if I don't want to work. I'm more flexible.
You don't have too much pressure.
I don't have pressure.
That's really,
I only work when I need money.
that's really good. Do you invest on something then? I guess so. You have some expectations, so you don't really worry about the financial.
I used to work full time before, so I invested back then. I have some properties in Poland, so I get money from that. But now I only work when I need more money. So I can, if I travel on a budget and I'm careful without money, I can live without work. Get
You
off.
can relax
Yeah.
while traveling. That's really interesting. So after this, you plan to visit Bali.
Yeah, probably in 2-3 weeks.
After this place, where you want to visit? Monas.
After Jakarta,
Monument Nasional? Have you ever visited?
I've seen it. I wanted to go to the National Museum, but it's closed for renovation. So my plan for today was to visit National Museum. So I went to National Museum and the monument is just on the opposite side, so I could see it. I didn't go to the monument because of the sun. Maybe I'll go in the evening.
Yeah.
but I've seen it from afar, and then I took a grab bike and came here. I've seen the history museum.
It's really nice talking to you. To know different.
I think we have the same phone, just mine is a bit damaged.
Oh yeah, we have the same one.
Yeah. It's actually just 1 year old, but it looks like it's 10 years old.
Yeah.
There's no lens.
I have this one, the previous one, but it's stolen in the bus. I saved money for 4 months, and then it lost for 4 months also.
Okay.
It's really hard to me. Yeah, and I just buy like new the same type of phone.
Yeah, this one is quite nice. It's a bit heavy,
Yeah,
but the battery lasts at least a day. So.
really long. And then the camera is not really bad.
No, it's not.
It's not really bad.
It used to be good, but now the lens is scratched. So whenever I take pictures in the sun, they are blurry. So I have to replace the lens. But I guess I can buy just the lens.
You can actually be yeah.
I don't care about the screen as long as I can read. So.
It still have a function, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay.
And it's very durable. You can drop it and.
You don't have case, phone case to save
No,
it?
Next time I buy a phone, I should buy a case. So.
Have you tried our train?
Yeah, I tried. I came from the airport by train.
Oh, by train.
Yeah, there is a train line from the airport to the station is something with M. Starts M.
Manggarai.
Manggarai.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Manggarai. And then in Manggarai I switched to the red line and I like 2 stops to
Manggarai, 2 stops.
or 3 stops. I don't know. It starts with G.
Juanda. No.
Maybe this one. Stasiun
Gondangdia.
Gondangdia.
Oh, G. In English, G. I thought G in Indonesia, so it's like J. G.
Oh, I think I said J, but
Yeah, J.
yeah, it's G.
Gondangdia. I think we can make closing first, and then we can continue our conversation. So that's all, guys, about my conversations with. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Maciek.
Maciek, and then yeah, see you in the next person. Bye.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Luthfiyah, and I'm here with. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Eric
Eric, nice to meet you. And where are you from?
from Norway.
From Norway. So, how long have you been in Indonesia?
2 days.
2 days. How's Indonesia so far?
Well, it's hot,
It's pretty hot.
really hot and crowded. Yes, but it's okay.
I know it's really hot here. What about in Norwegia? What about the weather in Norwegia?
In Norway, it's not so hot. We have 4 distinct seasons. Yes. So in the summer, maybe around 20, 25.
25? I think right now it's like 20, like 33 somehow.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Do you like the weather here or in Norwegia?
Well, maybe too hot here, but it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
25 is better, but in the winter we have like minus 20.
Wow, we
maybe.
never have.
Yeah.
I myself never see snow.
Okay.
We don't have snow. So, whom do you with? Like travel to Indonesia?
Well, it's just me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You are a solo traveler?
No, I was in Singapore last week
Okay.
for a conference,
Okay.
and I will meet my family in Vietnam next week.
Okay.
So I had some days to spare, so I visit Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yes.
How long have you planned to visit Indonesia? How many days?
Just 2 more days, and then I go to Vietnam to meet my family.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So you have a family in Vietnam.
No, but my wife is originally from Vietnam, but of course she lives in Norway.
Okay.
But we take the kids to holiday in Vietnam this year.
Yeah. Do you have any tips for solo traveling? Like, I see myself like I'm not brave enough to travel to another country by myself.
Well, don't be afraid. I mean, I don't know.
You don't afraid about like the culture shock? Do you have any culture shock in Indonesia?
No, but that's one of the reasons to travel. I mean, to see different cultures and to meet different people. So I don't think that's so negative.
So it's like something new for you.
Yes,
but yes.
What about the people in Indonesia?
Yeah, so far they've been nice to me.
Yeah, and we smile a lot actually, like
Yes.
saying hi. Yeah.
Maybe because I look so funny. I don't know.
No. I mean, you're just different for
Yeah, I
us.
was just joking.
Yeah.
Like these guys.
Yeah. So, what else? What about the culture in Norwegian? How's like the people?
Now, in what aspect do you mean?
In personality, like we smile a lot. What about in Norwegian?
Maybe not so much. If we hear a funny joke, maybe, but I guess we are a bit introvert as a culture, but it depends. People are different.
Different. Have you ever tried about Indonesian food?
Of course.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Like
I-
rice, chicken?
Yes, yesterday I got some rice and they set a lot of dishes, fish, chicken, vegetables.
You like it?
Yes.
Oh, I
I
think
don't know what it's called.
it seems like in Vietnam, I think they also eat rice, right? Like Asian.
Yes, they have rice, of course, and also like rice paper and like rice noodles. And,
Have you tried our noodle? No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You tried it with rice or no?
Well, for breakfast there was these different types of noodles, like flat noodles and normal noodles.
Because sometimes we eat noodle with rice. How many languages do you speak? Norwegian?
2.5 maybe.
Two and a half. What is it?
So I love Norwegian and English and some German.
Oh, some German.
And of course I understand Swedish and Danish, it's very close.
Oh, okay. That's pretty similar. Like sounds
Yes,
similar.
yes.
Is Norwegian language hard to learn?
Not for me.
I mean, for foreigner, what do you think? The pronunciations, the grammar.
Yeah, but I think it's not so difficult. But yes, if you know English, it will probably be kind of
Okay.
same difficulty for you.
How to say how are you in Norwegian?
Hvordan går det?
Sorry?
Hvordan går det?
Awesome, do ya?
Yeah. Or hvordan går det? How does it go? Kind of. Hvordan går det? Hvordan går det?
The pronunciation is hard for me. Like when I listen to it, it's like
Okay.
different kind of tongue. I think that's all for our conversation for today.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric,
Yes.
and see you in the next video. Bye.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Ami, and what's your name?
My name is Siti.
Siska.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
From Netherlands. So is this your first time?
Yes, it's my first time.
Your first day also.
Yeah, yes, also. Yeah.
And then whom do you go with here? Whom do you go here?
We're with a travel agency, so we're with a group, but we have some free time now.
Oh, okay. You so travel agency.
Yes.
Is this like kind of tour guide or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how's Indonesia so far?
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
I
really
wa-
hot.
we started 2 hours ago, I think, with our trip here, and I was like, oh, it's okay, and now there's a stream pouring
I know.
on my back. Yeah.
What about in Netherlands? How's hot there?
It's not this hot, but actually when it gets hot, it's also very clammy. So I think it's worse.
How's about the temperature? Like here is like 34, 35 Celsius. What about the Netherlands?
At the moment, it's I think 18 degrees. 18 degrees, yes. Also very wet, so I can say I can laugh at my family.
Yeah.
It's 30 degrees, incredibly hot.
I know.
So yeah, no, our summers are 25 to 30 degrees.
Well, yeah. I hope you have a great trip here in Indonesia. And like, how long are you playing in Indonesia?
18 days.
18 days? That's pretty long.
Yes, we're leaving Jakarta today. I have no idea where we're going. I don't pay attention.
National Monument? Have you tried? Have you?
No, we saw it in the tour bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're going to Yogyakarta. I think.
Luthfiyah, yeah. There is so many temples there.
Yes.
Yeah. There's also a tourism place out there.
Yeah.
How about, do you have any culture shock when you arrive to Indonesia?
No. I guess the breakfast this morning.
What did you eat?
Cornflakes.
Conflict?
Yeah, with milk.
With milk?
Yeah.
I think it's not Indonesian food, I think.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
No, we need to rice a lot.
It's not.
But have you tried Indonesian food?
Not yet.
Oh, no, you should try.
Yeah, I'm not really into spicy, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Some of our food are spicy.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But I will.
I will, yeah. There's a lot. And also, after Jakarta, what place that you
So we're also going to Bali.
Oh, to Bali.
Yes.
Beaches.
Which is
Beautiful beaches. I never been to Bali, but how about how about Indonesian people so far? Your first impression?
oh, they're already kind, but I think because we're white tall people.
It's attractive.
Yeah.
It's attractive for us. Yeah. We smile a lot. What about the Netherlands?
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Can you describe how Netherlands people? Like their personality? What about if we smile on the street?
Oh, a smile is
It's
okay.
But
It's
small
okay.
talk? No.
No. We say you can say when passing by you can say hi, but
But
most people don't.
don't.
respond. No, like in the tiny villages maybe, but in the big cities.
It's probably like looks weird for some people, yeah.
I get like when you go to Amsterdam and you say hi, they probably maybe say hi back.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's a really more stiff of a culture.
Okay. So if you can pick one nationality, what would it be? Netherlands, still Netherlands.
Yeah, I find I'm like really having like being like, oh, I'm extremely pro Dutch. Nah, we're more because we have the European Union. We're more European centered, I guess. There are a few people there are a lot of people in the Netherlands who are like, no, Netherlands should be their own independence. But we're young, we should fix it together and not be our own company. So what should we see here?
Museum, actually, I'm pretty bored.
Oh, okay.
I'm here like 4 times. I'm looking for like tourists also for my whole assignment. So like museum, our cafe, food court. This is very local, right? This is also museum. There are also museum. Yeah, so many museums right here. Yeah. So
Which one should we recommend?
this one. There's a lot of yeah. The enter from the right side. And then okay. The last question is when you come to Indonesia and then you see probably the environment or like the traffic, what you wish that could be better about Indonesia? Like the traffic? You see traffic?
Yeah, we've seen traffic, and I think it's really neat that you've got public transport for really cheap here. But we had to we walked for I think an hour now, and we had to cross the street. Oh my God, no!
It's really crowded.
It's really
You should be careful all the time.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I think that's enough for our conversation. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Siti.
Sitska. So yeah, that's all for our conversations. And thank you very much. I'll let you enjoy the place